Imagine waking up every morning with a deep sense of purpose, clarity, and peace. What if you could start each day with the power to transform your life? What if the secret to true happiness, success, and fulfillment was already within you, waiting to be unlocked? Today, we're going to explore 9 powerful truths that will not only change how you see your mornings, but will ignite a fire within you to live intentionally, live wisely, and live joyfully. Stay with me until the end, and let's step into a life you were always meant to live. Number 1, mindset sets the tone. Every morning, you're given a choice. The moment your eyes open, the world hasn't had its say yet, but your mind has. And what you tell yourself in that quiet space between sleep and movement has more power than most people realize. Your morning mindset is the steering wheel for your day. It determines your direction, your focus, and ultimately, your results. Think about it. How often do we wake up and let the stress start talking first? The emails waiting, the bills due, the regret from yesterday, or the fear of what's next? That chaos starts shaping our emotions, our attitude, and our outlook before we've even had our coffee. But what if you flip the script? What if your first thoughts were intentional? What if you started your day with clarity instead of confusion, with purpose instead of panic? Pause for a second, reset your attention. Breathe deep and think about this. What would change in your life if the first voice you heard every day was your own, and it was speaking strength, not stress? This isn't just about positive thinking. This is about mental leadership, commanding your thoughts before the world commands your mood. The most successful, wise, and fulfilled people don't leave their mindset to chance. They program it, deliberately, consistently, and powerfully. Every morning is a fresh start, a new canvas. What you tell yourself in those first few minutes is the foundation for everything that follows. This is your moment to step into each day with intention, strength, and peace. You deserve to live a life that feels good on the inside, not just looks good on the outside. Let your mornings lead you there. Number 2, self-talk is powerful. There's a conversation happening in your life that no one else hears. The one you have with yourself. That inner voice, it shapes your confidence, your choices, and your happiness more than anything else around you. The truth is, the way you speak to yourself is either building your future or quietly tearing it down. Most people go through life repeating the same internal dialogue. I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. Nothing ever works for me. These aren't harmless thoughts. They're silent scripts guiding how we feel, how we act, and what we believe we're capable of. Now stop for a second. Reset your attention. Come back to yourself. Imagine waking up tomorrow and your first thought is, I've got this. I am capable. I'm not behind. I'm becoming. How would that change the way you move through the day? Self-talk is not fluff. It's not fantasy. It's mental conditioning. Just like your body needs exercise to stay strong, your mind needs intentional words to stay focused, resilient, and full of life. Science backs it, psychology proves it, and the happiest, most successful people you admire, they've mastered this. They don't let negative thoughts run wild. They speak truth, power, and purpose, especially when life gets hard. Your inner voice can be your greatest ally or your worst critic. But here's the good news. You get to choose. You get to rewire that voice. You get to speak in a way that lifts your soul instead of draining it. You want to be wise? You want to live with joy, clarity, and strength? Start by listening to the voice inside and then training it to speak life. Number 3, affirmations fuel purpose. Words are not just sounds, they are seeds. And every morning, the words you speak over your life are planting something, either fear or faith, doubt or direction, distraction or purpose. That's why affirmations aren't just motivational slogans, they're a strategy, a way to train your mind to focus on what truly matters. Affirmations are short, powerful truths that realign your thinking and rewire your belief system. When spoken consistently, they don't just change how you feel for the moment, they shape how you live. Your brain begins to accept them as reality, and once you believe something deeply enough, your actions will follow. Let's hit pause for a second, reset your attention, come back to this moment. Ask yourself, what have I been affirming lately? Because whether you realize it or not, you're already using affirmations. Saying, I can't, I'm tired, or I'm not ready, are affirmations too. They just work against you instead of for you. Now imagine starting your day saying, I am strong, I am focused, I am worthy of joy and peace. How different would your decisions be if your mind believed that from the start? Affirmations help you wake up with clarity. They give your thoughts direction. And most importantly, they anchor your identity in truth. Not in yesterday's mistakes or today's stress. In a world that's constantly trying to shape you, affirmations help you shape yourself. They remind you who you are and what you're becoming. If you want to live with wisdom and deep happiness, don't just think with purpose, speak with purpose. Let your words become your power. Let your voice light up your path every single morning. Number 4, gratitude shifts your focus. Gratitude isn't just a polite habit. It's a powerful mindset. It has the ability to shift your entire day, not by changing your circumstances, but by changing how you see them. When you begin your morning with gratitude, you anchor yourself in joy, peace, and perspective, no matter what's going on around you. So many people wake up overwhelmed by what they don't have. More money, more time, more success, more certainty. But here's the truth. If you can't find happiness with what you have now, you won't find it with more. Gratitude teaches you to see the beauty in what's already yours. Breath in your lungs, a roof over your head, people who care about you, a second chance at today. Take a moment, reset your attention, slow everything down. Right now, think about just one thing you're deeply grateful for. Feel it. Let it rise up in your heart. That feeling, that's the beginning of a happier, wiser life. Gratitude isn't denial. It doesn't mean ignoring struggle or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on the blessings that are already present, even in the middle of stress, chaos, or uncertainty. And when you do that, your energy changes, your mind opens, your heart softens. You stop reacting and start leading. Gratitude is strength. It's the mark of someone who refuses to be controlled by negativity. It's the fuel of resilience and the root of long-term happiness. If you want to live with wisdom, if you want to walk through life with peace and clarity, start every morning with a grateful heart. It doesn't take much, but it changes everything. Number 5, faith over fear. Every day brings a choice. Will you walk in fear or will you walk in faith? Both are beliefs. One is rooted in doubt and limitation. The other is grounded in possibility and trust. And the one you choose to start your day with will shape the life you live. Fear whispers lies. You're not ready. You're not enough. What if you fail? It paralyzes you with worst-case scenarios and makes you question your own power. But faith speaks truth. It says, even if I can't see the whole path, I trust the next step. Faith doesn't ignore risk. It just believes that purpose is stronger than problems. Let's reset for a moment. Bring yourself back to this moment. What have you been listening to lately? Fear or faith? Because whatever voice is louder in your life is the one you've been feeding. Here's what wise, fulfilled people understand. Fear will always knock, but you don't have to answer the door. You get to choose the lens through which you see the world, and when you choose faith, you step into your day with courage, not caution. You replace anxiety with assurance. You stop shrinking your dreams to fit your doubts and start expanding your vision to fit your calling. Faith is not fantasy. It's focus. It's discipline. It's strength in the face of uncertainty. When you start your morning with faith, you remind yourself that you are not powerless. You are being prepared. That what's ahead of you is greater than what's behind you. That even the unknown can be beautiful when you believe in who. So speak faith into your mornings, because fear will keep you stuck, but faith will move you forward every single time. Number 6, intentional living beats autopilot. Most people wake up, go through the motions, and call it life. They check their phones before they check in with themselves. They react to the world instead of creating their world. That's called autopilot, and it's the fastest way to drift away from the life you were meant to live. Intentional living is different. It's waking up with clarity. It's knowing that your time, energy, and focus are valuable, so you don't give them away to distractions, comparison, or chaos. It's about starting your day not just with activity, but with alignment. Pause here, reset your attention, take a breath. Ask yourself, am I living today by design or by default? Because one leads to happiness, growth, and purpose. The other leads to frustration and burnout. When you live intentionally, you become the author of your own story. You decide what matters. You choose what gets your energy. You stop letting the world rush you, pressure you, or tell you who you should be. You begin to move with direction, on purpose, not by accident. That doesn't mean every day is perfect. It doesn't mean every plan goes smoothly, but it does mean that you know why you're doing what you're doing. And that why gives you strength, it gives you peace, it gives you joy in the middle of a busy world. Wise and fulfilled people don't wait for life to happen, they shape it. They slow down when others speed up. They reflect when others react. They make space for what matters most: faith, family, growth, peace. So each morning, ask yourself, what kind of life do I want to live today? Then move in that direction. One decision, one thought, one step at a time. Number 7, success starts in the soul. Real success doesn't begin in your paycheck, your resume, or your social media feed. It starts deep within your soul, where your values live, where your peace grows, where your purpose takes root. You can achieve everything the world calls success and still feel empty if your soul isn't in alignment. We live in a culture that pushes hustle over healing, busy over balance, and productivity over peace. But the wisest people, the ones who radiate real happiness, know that true fulfillment begins on the inside. It's not about what you do, it's about who you're becoming while you do it. Let's pause here, reset your attention, breathe in, come back to your center. Ask yourself, how's your soul doing today? Because that answer is more important than your to-do list or your next meeting. When your soul is well, everything else follows. You make better decisions, you speak with kindness, you walk in confidence. You no longer chase things to fill a void. You move with purpose because you know you already have value. That's the kind of success that lasts. That's the kind of success that leads to joy, not just achievement. Starting your morning by checking in with your soul helps you stay grounded. It keeps you connected to your deeper why. It reminds you that success isn't just reaching goals, it's having peace while you pursue them. It's waking up and knowing that who you are matters more than what you accomplish. If you want to live a life full of happiness and wisdom, don't just build your career, build your character. Don't just chase results, nurture your soul, because everything meaningful begins there. Number 8, your energy is your responsibility. Every morning, you wake up with a certain level of energy, mental, emotional, spiritual. What you do with that energy is your responsibility, not the world's, not your job's, not your circumstances. It's on you. And how you choose to protect, direct, and renew that energy will determine the quality of your life. Too many people give their best energy to the wrong things. They pour it into worry, distractions, toxic conversations, endless scrolling, or trying to please everyone around them. And by noon, they're exhausted, not because they did too much, but because they gave away their power to things that didn't deserve it. Now pause, reset your attention, breathe, feel where your energy is going. Ask yourself, is this helping me become the person I want to be today? Wise, fulfilled people know this truth. Energy is sacred. It fuels your dreams, it feeds your relationships, it shapes your mood and magnifies your presence. That's why you must be intentional about what you allow into your mind and heart every morning. Start your day by protecting your peace. Set boundaries. Say no when you need to. Prioritize what actually matters. Choose thoughts that strengthen you, not drain you. And surround yourself, whether in real life or online, with voices that inspire and uplift. Your energy is what people feel before you speak. It's what drives your actions, your confidence, your clarity. And when you learn to manage it well, you don't just survive the day, you own it. If you want to live with wisdom, joy, and strength, start by honoring your energy. Direct it with purpose, guard it with grace, and give it only to what helps you grow. Number 9, today is a gift. Don't waste it. There's one truth we often overlook. Today is a gift. It's not owed to us. It's not guaranteed. It's a one-time offer, a fresh opportunity, a chance to write a new page in your story. And how you treat today determines how your life will unfold. It's easy to get caught in the cycle of someday. Someday, I'll slow down. Someday, I'll be happier. Someday, I'll start living differently. But someday isn't promised, only today is. And when you begin each morning with the awareness that this day matters, everything changes. You stop rushing. You start noticing. You begin living like you mean it. Now pause, reset your attention, take a deep breath, and come back to this moment. Right here, right now, you've been given time, breath, and choice. What are you going to do with it? Wise people know the value of the present. They don't waste time on things that steal their peace or distract from their purpose. They don't let old regrets or future worries rob them of the joy they could be feeling right now. They show up fully because they understand this moment is all they truly have. Living with that awareness doesn't make life heavier, it makes it richer. It gives every smile more meaning, every conversation more depth, every small win more celebration. And it reminds you that happiness doesn't live in the distant future, it lives in how you show up today. You want to live a life of wisdom, peace, and deep joy? Start by treating each morning like the gift it is, not with pressure, but with purpose, not with fear, but with gratitude. Because the key to a happy life is realizing that today is the most powerful place you can be. Every morning holds the potential to shape your life in ways you've never imagined. By choosing a mindset of gratitude, intention, and purpose, you can step into each day with clarity, strength, and joy. Remember, the power to create the life you desire lies within you. It's in your thoughts, your actions, and the energy you bring. Don't let life pass by unnoticed. Take control, live with intention, and embrace the opportunities each day brings. Good luck on your journey to a wiser, happier, and more fulfilling life. Thank you for joining me. Let's make today count.